Here are 10 times Meghan Markle was reportedly asked to leave a place due to the negative energy she allegedly brought, and the 5th example is absolutely shocking. During one royal tour in Morocco, a red carpet was laid out for Prince Harry to walk and inspect the guard of honor. Meghan saw this as a chance to step into the spotlight again, but things didn't go as planned. As she tried to stay close to Harry, a staff member intervened and directed her aside. She had a brief conversation with the staff, but when it became clear nothing would change, she had to walk alongside the carpet, her expression remaining stiff. Speculation arose that red carpets were reserved strictly for royals, and as a non-royal, Meghan was barred from taking center stage. Ultimately, Harry would have shone on his own without Meghan stepping in and drawing attention. Shortly after their marriage, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were invited to Prince Charles's birthday celebration, but their time there was cut short because of Meghan. Reports suggest she appeared out of place and seemed eager to leave. Camilla reportedly overheard Meghan, saying she just wanted to go home and inform Charles. Rather than allowing someone with negative energy to linger, Charles decided to escort them out. Minutes later, he told Harry, "Your car is waiting outside. It is time to leave." They barely had time to greet anyone before departing, a brief, awkward exit that left many surprised. In March 2019, during the 50th anniversary of Charles becoming Prince of Wales, Buckingham Palace hosted a formal reception with senior royals and important guests. Before the main event, Queen Elizabeth II, Charles, and Prince William were to view investiture items in a private room with only their spouses allowed inside. All other guests were instructed to wait elsewhere. However, Prince Harry and Meghan reportedly ignored the rules, standing near the entrance before the Queen arrived. Charles allegedly had to tell them, "No, senior royals only," but they didn't listen. Palace aides and a security guard eventually escorted them out at a separate incident in New York City years earlier, recounted by renowned maitre d' Michael Checky in his book Your Table is Ready, shows a similar pattern. Meghan's handler demanded a private table at a Michelin-starred restaurant, citing her relationship with Prince Harry. Checky calmly explained none were available, but the handler pressed, insisting she was soon to be a duchess. Meghan reportedly stayed silent and distant throughout, appearing aloof and uninterested. Instead of impressing anyone, her attempt at leveraging royalty only drew embarrassment, highlighting how her presence sometimes drew attention for the wrong reasons. This incident at the National Theatre's Dorfman Theatre is truly unthinkable. Meghan Markle, attending in her role as an arts patron, reportedly ignored a direct request from Queen Elizabeth II to speak beforehand and went ahead with the event. The problem? The Queen had already canceled the meeting. When Meghan arrived, she was informed there would be no event, no meeting, and no role for her. Security then stepped in and escorted her away, instructing her to return to Buckingham Palace. The moment was made even more awkward by Meghan's apparent awareness of the cameras. She notably showed up without her ring, which many interpreted as a pointed message aimed at Harry. Ignoring a direct request from the Queen is not a minor slip-up. It's a serious breach of protocol. Once again, Meghan reportedly learned the hard way that in the royal world, no one outranks the monarch. Later, when they stepped back from royal duties, Meghan and Harry might have thought they were free from constant royal responsibilities, but they didn't anticipate that the privileges of royalty would be stripped away. They were ordered to leave Frogmore Cottage and never return, a literal pack your bags and go moment, signaling a sharp turning point in their lives.
Overnight, a spokesperson for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle saying the couple is being kicked out of their Windsor home, telling NBC News the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been requested to vacate their residence at Frogmore Cottage.
During Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee, an event celebrating 70 years of duty and service, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were quietly but clearly downgraded. No balcony appearance, no front row honors, no senior royal treatment. Instead, they were seated apart from the core royal family, noticeably separated from William and Catherine. This wasn't a mistake. The palace made it intentionally clear. If you're not a working royal, you don't receive working royal privileges. Titles don't override hierarchy, and cameras don't override tradition. For a couple used to being in the spotlight, this was a harsh lesson. Meghan arrived expecting attention and left with a clear reminder of royal ranking.
But the Sussexes are now very much second-row royals, taking their seats away from senior family members.
After stepping down as working royals, Meghan Markle was completely excluded from all future balcony appearances. This wasn't just symbolic, it was a very public removal from royal visibility, and the palace made no effort to soften the message. Overnight, Meghan went from guaranteed front and center exposure to being erased from one of the world's most watched royal moments. The exclusion sent a clear signal. In the royal family, stepping back from duty also means stepping back from privilege.
The Queen has culled the guest list for one of the key moments of her Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Only working members of the royal family are permitted to join her on the balcony at Buckingham Palace, meaning the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Prince Andrew have been snubbed.
At Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, a time meant for family unity, Meghan Markle was noticeably snubbed. She was seated far from senior royals, behind candles, visibly outside the inner circle. This wasn't accidental. Royal funerals are choreographed down to the inch. While she wasn't physically removed from the procession, being strategically sidelined was, in royal terms, the polite equivalent of being shown the door.
Were shocked to see that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were relegated to the second row during the Queen's funeral.
In addition to being pushed to secondary roles, Meghan and Harry were excluded from a state event hosted by King Charles, meant to entertain important international guests. They were reportedly told that such events are reserved strictly for working royals, not for runaways like them.
In the second row at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were reportedly excluded from a state event held at Buckingham Palace. King Charles III hosted leaders from around the globe who had traveled to London to attend the funeral. While Harry and Meghan were reportedly initially invited, the palace later decided that only working royals should be in attendance.
Meghan would have relished the chance to attend Prince Charles's coronation, a major spotlight moment, but she didn't. Reports suggest she was explicitly told not to attend, as she was outside the core royal circle and her presence wasn't considered necessary despite being a family member by marriage. Though it would have been the appropriate moment to support her father-in-law, she was left out. And there you have it, 8 moments when Meghan Markle was asked to leave, sidelined, or reminded of her place. Which of these moments stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.